Hi crafters. The ones for all the ones who saw the video that I received a box from Jenny from America. She asked me to design a few boxes for these EOS lip balm bowls or eggs or however you want to call them. In the Netherlands we don't know this product, so I asked her to send me one, and yesterday I finished up this gift box where you can see the egg from the sides and make it into a stunning gift. Let me explain. If you take off the bow, because you can use twine and ribbon, you can open it like this, but you can also make a fold line on these markings and then glue it shut so you have it like this. I'm going to put this cut file in my Etsy store, and of course you can dress it up however you want. I also found a seller who is going to make them into dies, but since the sellers have off for 2 or 3 weeks now, so it will take a much longer time before this will be finished into a cutting die set, but KSCraft Lovers store will sell this box and the other box I'm just going to show you now. If you're wondering why I'm having a piece of white paper here, I have an extra lamp on my desk and it's making a glow, so that's why I put a piece of paper over it, then it will not bother you so much. The second box I made looks like this, and it looks like this, and I think it's a stunning one because, and I will show you what my meaning with this box is. When you take off the lid, you have the egg like this, but I had the cutting die set, the seller sent it to me, but my mistake, I gave it to a girlfriend. She wanted to use it a couple of times, so I gave it with her, and I thought, oh my goodness, I wanted to use it for this box to show you what I've done. In the cutting die set I put them in, so you don't have to buy the bow to be able to do this. But if you buy the cut file in my Etsy store, it's smart to buy the bow, because the bow has all those nice details on the edges, and a digital cutting machine does not like to cut all these really tiny edges. They mess it up. So if you want to have a pretty flower in the middle, then it's smart for you to buy the bow. I will put a link in the description box below so you know exactly which bow I mean. If you have that bow, you can just cut it in half and use them as flower petals. Because what I did in the cut file, I put in these petals. You see there is no stitching in them and no holes, but there is a little tiny flap on the sides. If you put the glue, if you bend them like real flower petals and make them look realistic, you can glue them on the edges all around this box. If you're finished, because I put in bigger ones and smaller ones, so you can overlap them, and you push them up, then close the box. The one who's going to open the box, the flower will pop open. The only thing you have to do is put a little bit of glue on this tab, glue it on like this, and then take your next one, and I know mine will not stay, but if you make them like real petals, we crafters all know how to do that, and stick them to the sides like this, then you can fold them up like a real flower, put your top over it, and the recipient will open the box and then will have a flower. So, in the cut file that you can buy in my Etsy store, you will get these, and if you want the prettier ones, you have to buy the cutting set in the store of KSCraft Lovers store. Just because a digital cutter can't cut all these details, that's the problem. And if you are patient, this seller will also produce this box into a cutting die set, and that goes together with the separate petals, so you can make it into a flower. But if you have a nice flower set in your stash, you don't and you want to buy the cut file, you can use those and glue them around the edges and make it into a flower box. So I didn't dress it up any further because I needed to take pictures for my Etsy store, and I don't like to dress it up because then people think they are getting the stuff that I use to dress it up, if you know what I mean. So that's why I always try to keep them as plain and pretty as I can. So, and I got a question, will there fit an egg inside, a plastic egg, so you can use it for Easter? It totally depends on the size of your egg. If your egg is the same size as this EOS ball, then it will fit, of course, no problem. I hope you like the two boxes. So they are at this moment already in my Etsy store, and if you want to wait for the die set, it can take 4 or 5 weeks before it's ready. So it's totally up to you what you want to have. I wish you all a nice day. Thank you for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.